New at 6, changing the way our prison system looks and operates. It's a big challenge, but as Adriana Mendez tells us, one Racine man is hoping to shed light on this issue.
Everyone has a story to tell. For Carl Fields, it involves years behind bars that eventually led to rehabilitation.
What led you to incarceration?
I grew up, in trouble often, whether it's juvenile corrections, juvenile detention and all. Ultimately, that led me to adult incarceration. I had a run-in with the police here in Racine almost 20 years ago now. I shot at them, they shot back. It was a real, tumultuous scenario.
Since that run-in with Racine police, Carl spent 16 years in the system. During that time, he says he learned to deal with the conflict and anger that led him to crime. And now that he's free, he's fighting to be an advocate for changes within the criminal justice system. As a leader of Expo Incarcerated People Organizing Together, he's fighting to offer mental health programs and education instead of jail for people charged with drug crimes.
Adolescent behavior being criminalized, and it fast tracks kids into the system. When you do that, you now have basically a built on-ramp for you to maneuver into prison. It's what happened to me. It's what's happening to a lot of kids right now, particularly black and brown kids.
He is also trying to shed light on racial disparities within the prison system in the state. The most recent census shows that black males make up 43% of the prison population in Wisconsin, but only 6% of the total population. Wisconsin's incarceration rate is nearly double the national average.
The narrative that tries to explain that is those are the people committing all the crimes. And then you look at the contrasting numbers of people, black, brown, white, utilizing drugs at the same rate, and yet there's a disparity in how they're arrested, how they're incarcerated, what sort of alternatives do they get.